Hey friends, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Lisa. Thank you so much for spending your precious time with me today. It's truly appreciated. In today's video, I have a little bit of shopping at Target. I wanted to check out the Target spot, but my shopping haul is actually going to be some of the things that I got there. Also, some things that I had picked up at Hobby Lobby, although I don't have footage at Hobby Lobby, as well as TJ Maxx. So I'm going to show you what I got in a haul after the shopping, and then I'm going to show you how I styled it. So sit tight and let's get going. So I had been wanting to check out the Target dollar spot for a while. I don't shop at Target normally, just because there's not really anywhere or any of them close to me that I could just run to Target like I can the dollar store or Walmart. I had been wanting to check it out because a lot of people say you can find so many cute things there, really cheap, a lot of home decor, kitchen items. And while they did have a good selection of things, um, at this particular time, as you see, most of it was geared towards the 4th of July and the patriotic season. So I wasn't impressed with the other things that they had that were non-seasonal. So I just moved on to other parts of the store, and I will have to check out the dollar spot the next time I'm there. And hopefully, if I go not too close to a season, then maybe I'll find more of what I was looking for. I'll let you see the other things that were here. And then when I'm done at the dollar spot, it will move into some of the other things at Target that I was looking at and some of the areas where I found some cute little treasures. I did, however, find a couple of little things for my granddaughter's Stanley cups, but spoiler alert, these little snack toppers don't actually fit the Stanley cups. So they'll have to put them on some other water bottle, I suppose. So now we're getting into the fun stuff. I absolutely love these towels. I've always been a fan of gray for like kitchens or bathrooms just because it's a really cool neutral and you can put most anything with it, even warm tones. But I have a ton of towels at the moment, so I'll have to save those for when I need new ones. I love this green color too, by the way. I also like to check out the clearance racks everywhere I go. This was a really cool basket and it was really big, but it probably wasn't a horrible price, but it was more than I wanted to pay on this day. So, and I don't have a lot of space for things that big right now. Maybe someday. I also loved these little brass watering pots, but I don't have any real plants living in the basement, so I figure I'll just wait until I actually can use it. I believe this was the Hearth and Hand section by Magnolia. I absolutely love everything in this line. I didn't find anything that I didn't like, honestly. And I did pick up a couple pieces, and you'll see that here pretty quick. Also, because I do live in a basement right now, I'm always drawn to all this faux greenery and florals and things like that. And these were all beautiful, but the Magnolia line at Target, most of their things are pretty pricey. So you have to really want it if you don't have a whole lot of money to spend. Plus, I'd rather get things 40 to 50% off at Hobby Lobby. Some of these things I thought were a little bit modern for me, although they're beautiful, but I prefer more of the grandma core, or I guess they also call it cottage core. I just call it grandma because I'm a grandma, but I really like an eclectic look. I don't like cluttered though. And I think a lot of these things would fit into that style. So my new thing is blue and white, as probably is a lot of people on TV these days. But my favorite color is blue, certain colors of blue. But I found a lot of things, and you'll see coming up. I found a couple marketplace, Facebook Marketplace finds of blue and white, which can be cold, but I don't want to overdo it with all the blue and white. But I've been trying to collect some pieces. I like the ironstone, I like the white creamy color, and I also am in love with little creamers, so I'm sure I'm not alone with that either. So here we are coming into the haul now. This first piece was a Facebook market find, and I had been eyeing it for a while. Um, there's not anything about this piece that I don't love. I love the color of the blue, the different shades of blue together. I love the shape of the vase. I love that the base is cream. I love that it's porcelain, other than I always have a fear of breaking it, but um, I don't really know where I'm going to put this. I thought possibly on my dining room table, but right now I have a dollhouse there, so I'm going to have to move that. But I just absolutely love this. And when it was first on Facebook Marketplace, I think she wanted like $40 or something like that. And then I held off, and then I seen it came down to 20, and it probably totally is worth the 20, but I happened to be looking and she had it for $10. So I snagged it up, and I'm so happy I did that. There was not one thing wrong with it other than that one little piece that was on it. This was the second thing that I found. If you've been here a while, you know that I love little chickens. This is, I guess, is called a mortar and pedestal. I think, I'm not even sure. I know that's what it is, but I'm not sure what it's called. It's a little bit darker than the cream. It's kind of a grayish cream, but I absolutely love it because I've never seen one like this before. I think maybe it was popular a long time ago, but I couldn't find any dates. And it almost looks like it has a ceramic type of finish, the way that the blue kind of smears into the cream, but yet the picture on the front is not smeared. So anyways, I love it because of the colors, and um, who doesn't love a good little kitchen trinket? So this was one of the pieces that I actually purchased, and these are going to be out of order. These other ones are some from Target, some from Hobby Lobby, and some from TJ Maxx. This particular one, I believe it's called a ginger jar, is from TJ Maxx, and I absolutely love this one as well. I'm not as drawn to the darker blues as I am the lighter variations, but this one fits the bill for me because it's not too dark, and there's a lot of lighter colors in it as well. And I love the shape of it, and I could see it with flowers in it, or just sitting maybe on a small little table in a corner in possibly a hutch or something like that. So I was just trying to find the name of the brand on here, but this, I believe, was $14.99. So I'm pretty happy with it. This little cup was also from TJ Maxx. I had gone to lunch with my sister and my cousin. We try to do that once a month if we can. Shout out to Kim and Karen. I love you girls. But I found this cute little cup, and there was only one, and I was hoping maybe that it was out of a box, but there was no price tag on it either. So when I took it to the front, they let me have it for $3.99, which was the normal price of their mugs. But I also found this little bud vase that I thought was really cute. Um, and not even necessarily with flowers in it, but you could just set it like in a little vignette. This, I believe, came from Hobby Lobby, and being in a basement and not having my water hooked up to my kitchen sink as of yet, I don't do dishes down here, so I use a lot of paper plates and plastic flatware, so that will be used for that. This is one of the things that I got while I was at Target. This one, it wasn't from the dollar spot, but it was back there by the other cutting boards, and I just thought it was really cute, and I like the shape. This, I know it's Christmas, but it was only 69 cents, so someone tell me you're not gonna pick that up. This was my pride and joy that day. This also came from Target, and it's the Magnolia line, but I love the beautiful wood. It, as you see, is a recipe box from the Hearth and Hand, and it was $19.99. And I have my mom's recipe box, but it's a little green metal recipe box that is pitted and rusting. And I mean, I guess it has its own charm, but I really thought this wood was beautiful with the brass lid, and it is really heavy. It's a very heavy box. It came with little recipe cards. I haven't actually opened them. They look a little thin, so, but I think what I'll do is I'm going to take all the recipes out of my mom's recipe box and just put them in here, and I'll use the little cards for any new ones. These also came from Target. They, again, are the Hearth and Hand, and these are just kitchen towels. I don't intend on using them as a kitchen towel. I bought them more for decoration. They were $3.99 each, and I love the blue and white one, duh, right? But they're both cute. I like the darker black one, and I also got the gray because there's always a time in a vignette or something somewhere where you'll need one of those colors when you kind of have a neutral kitchen. So this item came from Hobby Lobby. I was drawn to it obviously because of the colors. Again, I love that it has the blue with the brown. I have always loved blue and brown together. It looks a little bit on camera like it could be red, the lines in between, but they're really not red. They're a brown color, and then it's like a dark navy and kind of a denim blue. And I guess maybe there might be another color blue in there somewhere. I can't really tell without looking at all the different squares, but I love it. It's a little busy, but I think on its own, it'll make a really nice utensil holder, and the price was right. So the last thing I have here are just some florals from Hobby Lobby. The majority of these were 40% off. I don't usually buy florals if they're not on sale because they are so pricey, but these I'm going to be using in my summer decorate with me once I take all my 4th of July stuff down. But I wanted to say before we get too close to the end here, I'm going to have some pictures of everything that I've showed you today, that how I styled them. And I also am going to have probably a couple more like this of my thrift finds. I had a huge thrifting haul, and it's probably not going to happen all in one video. So it might be 2 videos, possibly 3, because I also want to show you how I style those. I'll also have a summer decorate with me, like I said, coming up. But while you're looking at these pictures of everything that I styled, I'm going to read a poem that my mother wrote. I wanted to do a tribute to her. Her birthday was yesterday, and she passed away in 2015. So I'm going to read you this, and I hope that you really enjoy it. This poem is called Mother, and it's from her Sentimental Me collection, Volume 1. Mothers are the greatest joy a child will ever know. They guide their every footstep in a path that they should go. Mothers are the greatest pals, true friends they are indeed. They always seem to know your thoughts and know your every need. Someone to talk and laugh and share your every joy and tear. Mothers are always close at hand to comfort every fear. Then comes the time you've always feared. God calls your mother home. And oh, the hurt, the tears, the pain. How can you walk alone? But God is near and He understands just what you're going through. He will be your comforter if you really want Him to. He'll help you guide your children just like He did your mom. God is patient with mothers. He'll help you carry on. Your children will look up to you. To them there is no other. So make steps for them to follow, like the ones left by your mother. So while we're finishing up the views of all the pretty things that I styled today, or tried to, anyways, I'd like to say that I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you would like it and possibly share it. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It helps me out so much and it's completely free to you. And good Lord willing, I will see you in the next video.